Hey boys and girls, how you doing? Today we're going to work on making an instrument. Now yes, this is my harmonica, and yes, I did kind of make this or adapt this a little bit so that I could play this with my guitar. All I did was I took a metal coat hanger and I bent it around the ends and kind of fit it to my head. Works pretty cool. I like messing around with my real instruments and kind of making them my own. Now today we're going to make our own harmonica. It might not sound exactly like this Mississippi harmonica, but you're going to get some pretty cool sounds out of it. So let me put that down here. Now let's take a look at our harmonica we're going to make. It's a very simple harmonica, but it has some cool sounds. Alright, and your harmonica is going to sound different than mine because you're going to use some different things. Each rubber band is going to sound a little different. Alright, and depending on the piece of cardboard you use and how thick your tongue depressor is, it's going to sound a little different. They're all going to sound really cool. You're going to love playing this around. I bet you your dog's going to love it. Now, for some of you older guys, we talked about how sound is actually created by vibrations. So what we're doing here is we're actually taking the rubber bands and we're making them vibrate, and that's what's causing the sound. Those vibrations travel through the air and they come and they get through our ear. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on in the semester. All right, hopefully we're back. If not, we'll do it here, and it's cool. I have my guitar. We can totally talk about sound waves and everything. But for right now, we're talking about making a harmonica. So here's my harmonica. You just heard it. First thing I have to do is I have to get 2 tongue depressors. So I'm going to put my harmonica down, pick up some tongue depressors. And I just picked these up at CVS. You know, I had to go in and I had to get some stuff at CVS anyway. So here's one tongue depressor. Put my garbage over here. Make sure we clean up after ourselves. Here's my second tongue depressor. All right. Now, the next step we're going to have to do is we're going to take some rubber bands. Now, I have heard that the thicker the rubber band, the better. But the only ones that they had when I went to the store were these little guys. And they seem to work pretty fine. I believe if you have a thicker rubber band, you're going to have a lower sounding harmonica. All right, just like in an instrument. The bigger the instrument, the lower the sound. Remember, the smaller the instrument, the higher the sound. Like that, right? All right, so I'm going to take this rubber band, and I'm going to go long ways with my tongue depressor. I'll start on the top there. I'm just going to stretch it down over the tongue depressor. Now, I put 2 on this one. I'm only going to put 1 on this one. Let's see what happens, all right? See if we get different sounds on each of them. Maybe I'll do 3 on the next one. I don't know. I'm crazy like that sometimes. So, here's my tongue depressor with my rubber band. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take a part of a cereal box or some piece of cardboard. You don't really want to use computer paper. You want something a little thicker, like an index card would work really good too. And you want to cut something, and I need to get my scissors. My scissors are right there. I'm going to grab them. My scissors, we're going to cut a 2-inch by 2-inch piece. So here's my box. This is from a Captain Crunch box, or Cinnamon Toast Crunch box. So here's my box from a Cinnamon Toast Crunch box, right? I'm going to cut a 2 by 2 square. All right, so I'm going to go 2 inches by 2 inches, and you can approximate. You don't have to be right on this. You might need mommy, daddy, Uncle Bob, Aunt Jim, Aunt Janine, someone to help you. All right, that's totally cool. No worries on that. Absolutely take some help because we don't want to cut ourselves with the scissors. Now I'm going to take this 2-inch by 2-inch box and I'm going to cut it in half again. Okay. Now I have 2 pieces of cardboard. All right. I'm going to fold the cardboard in half, like this, just right in half. Now I'm going to take a piece of this tape, and I want to kind of roll it up so that I have tape on both sides. This is just helping to hold it temporarily. So I have tape on both sides. I put the tape on my cardboard, and I'm going to take the piece that has the rubber band on it, the tongue depressor with the rubber band. I'm just going to place the cardboard at the very end of the rubber band and push down. Now it should stay there. It might pop up like that. That's totally fine. Like I said, the tape is only temporary to hold it. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Fold my cardboard in half. Get a piece of tape. Roll it so there's tape on all sides. And then I'm going to tape it down to my tongue depressor, just like that. So now I have one on each side. I'm going to take my next tongue depressor and I'm going to place it over the top of the cardboard, like so. Okay? Now I have two tongue depressors, like a tongue depressor sandwich, we call it, right? All right, so I have a rubber band around my tongue depressor. Then I have a piece of cardboard folded over on each side, held with tape. And then I have another tongue depressor on top. I'm going to take a second rubber band, and I'm going to go over to the corner of one of the sides, and I just want to wrap this really tight right on the end, as close to the end as you can get without going over. Again, ask Mommy, Daddy, Uncle Bob, Aunt Susan, maybe Jimmy from down the block. It's going to help you if you need help. But you're just going to fold it, just kind of put it on there as many times as you can, get it nice and tight. We do the same thing to the other side. So I'm going to take a third rubber band, and this time I'm going to do it for this side. I'm just going to wrap it and 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 wrap it. And then, there you go. You want to make sure you have a space in between there so you can see through. All right, here's my first one that I did. You can see the space in between there. I have a space in between here. And you're just going to stick this up to your mouth and you're going to give a good blow. That sounds pretty cool. Now, if I want to, I could decorate this. You know, I could maybe add some crayon, maybe some color, whatever. I'm going to keep mine blank for right now. But I think I'm going to grab my guitar and maybe play a little tune with my new harmonica here. Let's see how it sounds. And that's how you make a tongue depressor harmonica. Have a good day.